Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. Their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
I love when defensive backs come up, and they are physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. To the air, it's Klubnik. Unloads it downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
They'll go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Back to pass, it's Manning. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! First points of the day are on the board. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Give to the single back. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think they've done a good job over the years, Clemson, with sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those first downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davidson. Hey, midfield, he's got room. There he goes down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Try to get it to the edge. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Manning. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's caught. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Got the back over the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to move their way in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll try to power it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
This is one of those games where you got to make every single possession count. You got to give the offense credit. They did a nice job executing. If they hit this extra point, they're going to take a touchdown lead into halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. The Tigers will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Manning. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Randall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Looking for a man, it's Clubton. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
To the air on first down. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson, in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spit it to those guys, let them go make plays.
Got his man downfield. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the red zone, looking for a space. Unloads to the wideout. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Clemson. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Gets it out quickly. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man all by himself. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Touchdown, Tigers! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And he splits the uprights, and we're tied in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle. It's Baxter. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Baxter. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking to throw on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He was trying to get that return going instead. He'll hand
Man, these dudes be tripping me out. So soon as they get a little momentum in the game, then they want to put their headphones on. That shit be crazy, motherfucker. These little young niggas on this game, man, be tripping, dude.
Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy. I
ain't not feeling this game still. This still a good game. I just be tripping. You about to 6-1. Soon y'all get a little momentum. Y'all want to get the headphones on.
Seconds left. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed.
All right, I got you. I got you.
I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin.
They were quiet tomorrow. I'm like, what the fuck?
He can make that guy miss. Keep up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Yeah.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this will be for the win. And it's good. He nailed it. What a battle this game was. Went right down knocked off, but sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they